This is a really quick intro for track 30 at Hawks Roost in the Eagle Ridge section of Hawks Roost. Nice property. Over here on the right side, uh, this is Highway 14. The green line indicates the gravel easement road, which you take um, about an eighth of a mile, I guess, to the property, which sits on the north side of the road. But in the video, we start somewhere here on the road, and then we go west, and we end up at this cool kind of natural glade area on the south side of the property. I'm going to zoom in a little bit if I can here. Yeah, a little bit. And I believe we keep filming and we just kind of walk through this open glade. There's a trail that goes off to the north. Excuse me, and we record that. But really the my favorite part about this tract is this large open glade. I mean, you can pull right in with a big truck and trailer, room to camp or possibly build or whatnot. It's a natural open area, so it's really pretty. You've got the big cedar trees. This part toward the middle and toward the north is where you'll find the logging. I'd like to switch this to the topo map really quickly if I could. My internet's not great today. If you're familiar with the topo, you can see that it's basically the highest here at the south side, and then the way these lines are spaced so far means it's very gradual. It drops down very gradually, and you get to about the north third, and that's where you find the creek bed. So that's going to be a wet weather creek bed that only flows after it rains. But likely it would have a gravel base, so you could have a source of gravel if you're going to do any building. It's pretty cool to have gravel on site, and then it slopes back up after the creek bed. But anyway, check out the ground video. We'll have a drone video as well on the listing page. Feel free to look at that, and if you have any questions, just email us at sales@instantacres.com. This is a good tract, good location, power and phone. Just really quickly here, let me switch back. The internet's super slow, but here's the power and phone here. So just a couple 100 feet west of the property, really close. Nice tract.
So here we are at tract 30 at Hawks Roost. We're on the south side of the property. We're facing west on the gravel road, so the property is on the right. We've driven by this, or I've driven by this a few times on this road. I've never had the chance to stop to really check it out. I did notice that it did have a little trail that leads back to the north, and I wanted to take a look at that. We'll do a drone video as well. We do have the drone out here today, and we'll put that on the listing page so you can check that out, and that'll give a full overview of the property. These tracts out here at Hawks Roost were recently logged. Some were logged really heavily, and some were logged very lightly or not at all. And most are a mix somewhere in between those two extremes. From what I could tell on other drone videos that we've done nearby, this tract, the south end, there just wasn't that much logging, and then the north end there was some moderate logging. So check out the separate drone video to see exactly what we're talking about. Now this is really interesting. This is actually a private driveway into the property. So the easement road continues going to the west, and we've gone north onto this big private driveway. And this really looks like a ready-made site. We've got some tops from the loggers that could be pushed off to the side or used for firewood. There's a lot of good firewood out here. But look at this. This is a beautiful, gorgeous, large open clearing, and we're surrounded by cedar trees and some hardwood trees as well. As with any of our properties, you need to be 100 feet off the easement road. We're already about 100 feet off the easement road. And that leaves this huge area for building or camping. Wow. Really didn't expect to see this. Even though I've driven by it, I never really noticed this huge open area here. This is great. If you're looking for a place where you can just pull right in and set up shop, this is fantastic. This is the first property at Hawks Roost that I've seen that has a situation like this. This trail actually continues continues to the north. I won't go super far. You're welcome to come and check it out. Definitely check out the drone video. We'll get that taken and posted to the site right away. There's a deer. Hey, little guy. Oh, his mommy and 2 babies. There she goes. With the little ones in tow. Oh, buddy, he tripped. He's okay. That was really cool. They were right over there, about 50 feet off in the woods there. This is an excellent area for deer. And I'd say that even if we didn't just have 3 deer run right in front of us. This is just a great area here in Douglas County for deer. We're so close to thousands of acres of national forest. The deer love it. Deer and turkey as well. I mean, people come from all over the state, if not the country, to hunt this area of Douglas County. So you've got national forest nearby, but you have your own large tract, which clearly has wildlife on it, as we just saw. Now this looks like an old rock wall. So that makes me think that probably, 100, 200 years ago, this was probably cleared for pasture. And they would stack the rocks up in these long rock walls. So there's probably signs of life out here, an old homestead somewhere. When you see a rock wall like that, that's a pretty good indicator. So as we look to the north, it looks like more heavily logged as you get toward the middle of the property. Again, check out the drone video. We love doing drone videos because they just show everything. There's nothing to hide when you do a full drone video of a property, and we really like that. Gives our buyers the chance to see everything. So yeah, we had a great surprise on this property with this large open site. We do have people asking all the time for a ready-made site so they can pull in and spend a couple weeks with their RV. Or you can build your 600 square foot minimum cabin and you can live here. 600 square foot continuous concrete foundation, and you can set up shop. Really nice property. You can check us out at InstantAcres.com to see if this tract is still available. If it is, it will be on the website. Or you can just give us a shout in the office at 417-882-3400, or email us. Oftentimes, especially after hours, email is the best way to get a hold of us, and that's sales@InstantAcres.com. Super nice property.